G'day guys, it's the Pink King here and I'm back with another of my AFL 2020 Premiership season. It's the first game of round 7, it's a Friday night match, first game of May as well. Collingwood versus St Kilda. So Collingwood currently sitting in the top 4 position, St Kilda currently just outside the 8, they're sitting in 12th. I think they are only a win outside, so they're not that far away, but they are outside at the moment. I reckon we just get into it. I don't want to be on either side there. I think the team colours won't clash too badly. Does it show? Can I rotate? I'm pretty sure it's white on the back, which is all that matters. Alrighty, so Collingwood versus St Kilda.
Hello and welcome.
For some reason it's at Marvel.
Players are able to see the sky as they play with the roof open. And joining me as always is Gary Lyon.
The colours on my TV are out. I don't know why.
Can't wait for this run to start.
Today's match.
They're coming through my recording normal, so maybe it's I've accidentally turned on like sports mode or some shit. Yeah, I have. Called it straight away. There we are. Colours are normal again. Oh, Dan Butler with his 50th game after leaving Richmond.
It's a big day for the St Kilda defenders. They can stop.
I'm not interested in the kick around.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners. The captains converge for the toss of the coin.
Pendles and Geary. Ray tosses the coin. And Saints win it. They're going left of screen. That's a big win for the Saints. Alright. Ray bounces the ball in the middle. Tapped one by Roughhead. Kick forward by St Kilda. So then, no, they don't get the first inside 50 just yet. Ball goes forward, Grundy, handballs forward, there's numbers around the ball, and throwing against Shane Savage. I thought Collingwood would have the ball. So Collingwood get the first inside 50 of the match, it hits the ground, no one really marks it, socket forward again, St Kilda, happy just to play the desperation game and just do anything it takes to get it forward. Yeah, the extra number there, but Collingwood end up winning it. Running forward, space now, my check goes bang, straight through the middle. It was my check, good. I'm sort of getting used to player numbers now. That's pretty much the only way you can identify them sometimes. Was that Jared Blair in the fucking ruck tap? Oh, what's going on here? Anyway, St Kilda, numbers running forward, quick response, not quite. Billings misses. Might have been better off if he had gone with the short handball to Jade Gresham, who has got a few goals in this season. Oh, by the way, I should update you guys on who's leading goal kickers and all that. As Brodie Grundy takes the mark in the pocket, sends it outside 50. Big pack forms. Tackled and tackled again. Broken tackles now. Kick forward. Beams takes the mark. He runs back and kicks it short. He goes to Hoskin Elliott. It was a short, straight down the guts kick. Marked by Varco inside 50. So he's got the leg here. He should be able to kick it. He'll be just inside 50 when he kicks it. He goes bang, and it's 2 goals to 1 point to start the match.
And it's sailed through.
He's enjoying it.
He loved that one.
Alright, back to the middle.
Back underway.
My check is in the ruck now. I don't know who the St Kilda bloke is, but it's not Ron Marshall. And spilled out, and Jack Loney kicks a point. You really don't know how to handle it when there's a bunch of players just dropping the ball in tackles and stuff like that. It's just all congestion as Grundy takes the mark in the pocket again, so he seems to be playing sort of a back pocket role. Sort of a get out of jail free card. Ball spills loose. That's an easy kick for Jay Gresham to get, and he kicks it. I'm pretty sure that's his 8th goal of the season. Jeremy Cameron's leading the goal kicking at the moment, like the Coleman medal, so he would have just tied with him. Tapped down by Myercheck, won by St Kilda, and they're running in numbers here. This to put them in front, marked by Rowan Marshall, who for some reason isn't actually playing in the ruck. And he has no issue kicking that one. So St Kilda up by 2 now. That's a quick turnaround. 2.5 to go in the quarter. It's 2-2 to 2 straight. Zach Jones and Myercheck now. Tap down. Collingwood win it. St Kilda just doesn't seem to be able to choose who's going to be their ruckman at the moment. Kick short. Kicked back out by Geary. That's a captain's clearance, as that will end the quarter. So St Kilda in a little bit of trouble there, and Geary just, cool head just boots it out. And St Kilda up by 2 at quarter time. Inside 50 show that Collingwood are slightly better, but they're just not converting as frequently as St Kilda. We've had 4 scoring shots from 3 inside 50s. I mean, the marks stand out, 7-1. The tackles also stand out, 8-4, both Collingwood's way. Everything else is not really that much of a factor or, one-sided stat. Brodie Grundy and Tim Membry both with 4 disposals each. Grundy's playing that fairly deep defender role where he's just trying to be that link-up play outside, like out of the 50. Both goal scorers, all the goal scorers for both teams, only single goal scorers. So the ball's bounced in the middle for the second quarter to begin. Tap down, I think that was a win by Jordan Roughhead. But St Kilda end up with the ball. 2 broken tackles by Jack Billings. He hands it off and it goes straight to a Collingwood player. Booted inside 50. Dan Hanbury with a diving grab. He's going to send it back out to the wing where Jack Steele's waiting. He puts on a bit of a theatrical display as he rolls on the ground. Kicks it forward. It's just outside 50. Rowan Marshall gets to the ball first, but he's tackled immediately. Broken tackles everywhere as Treloar tries to do it the unthinkable. Gives it to Dane Beans, who gets tackled, and he throws the ball. So they go back. St Kilda go back to Brad Hill, who takes the mark, goes bang straight to Dan Butler, who's all on his own for his 50th match. He's being given way too much space, and he should easily kick this. Well, he doesn't, just to spite me. So 2 goals, 3 to 2 straight now. St Kilda, they would really be wanting to capitalise on this this chance that they're getting from Collingwood here. As Collingwood goes wide to Braden Maynard. He looks around, decides to go sideways. It's a dangerous kick if it's a turnover. And now it is. Taylor Adams goes straight in to Paddy Ryder, who bangs it through the middle after shaking him off. And, St Kilda be loving that. Yeah, it's always a dangerous kick to go sideways across goal, because even if you don't turn it over immediately, it's just, it's not that far from goals. Shane Savage with a bustling clearance. Sends it straight into Ron Marshall, who's in his distance at the moment. And he'll kick from 45. It's got the distance for sure, but it's missed. So St Kilda just they could be really putting the Pies away at the moment. They're only 10 points up, but they've had 5 more scoring shots. Jeremy Howe takes the mark. He's smothered. There's players around the ball, and it's mainly St Kilda. But Hoskin Elliott gets there first, and it's a ball up. Tap down. Loose ball. St Kilda just seem to want the ball first, but want the ball more as they get there first. Collingwood boots it out, though. No one anywhere near the fall of the ball. So St Kilda have time to pick it up and turn it over. Ball hits the 50. I don't know who that was, but he gets it to Treloar, who goes bang. So Collingwood with a quick reply. If St Kilda were more accurate, this game could almost be on the ropes already, but because they're being inaccurate, it's only 4 points the difference. Tapped down by, I think, Ryder. I'm not sure. Still don't know. That wasn't Ryder, though. Anyway, tapped down. Handballed out. Jack Billings goes bang, sends it inside 50 for St Kilda. Lots of players there and a high tackle against Tom Langdon. I thought Collingwood had the ball. So the siren goes for half time. I can't see who's got the ball at the moment. It doesn't tell me. He's taking his sweet old time with this. Number 7. Who's number 7? We're about to find out as he drills it through the middle. It's Luke Dunstan. So he restores the lead back to 10 points as we go into half time. St Kilda doing a good start, had a real good start to this game, just being a bit inaccurate. 8 scoring shots to 3. They're only up by 10. Disposals, pretty much 50-50. Inside 50s, 50-50. Yeah, the marks are a bit one-sided at Collingwood, but everything else is... I mean, the hitouts are 6-3, so Collingwood has a little bit of a lead in the hitouts. Taylor Adams now has 4 disposals as well, but Tim Member and Brodie Grundy both didn't touch the ball that quarter. Going to continue on here. That last 10 scores show that St Kilda's been pretty one-sided. Ball comes out. Actually, it doesn't really. It just gets wrapped up by Jake Carlisle. And it's a ball up. Soccer forward by St Kilda. They enter the 50 again. Shane Savage just gut running. No one can get in between him and the goals. And he kicks it. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, Shane Savage, he just gets free of the contest so easily sometimes. Here he is again. Boots it forward. I think that was him. Kicks it out to the wing. Marked by Jack Loney. He goes back on the mark. Handballs over the top. Carlisle with a booming kick. That's going to make the distance. He's kicked it. Wasn't sure if they're going to pay it a goal or a mark. So St Kilda finally finding the big sticks, and they've kicked the last 3. Savage breaks a tackle. Handballs it forward. It's 3 St Kildas to 1 Magpie. Kick forward. 3 St Kildas. 3 Saints to 1 Magpie. Gresham breaks a tackle. Snaps. He's got another. All of a sudden, Collingwood on the ropes. It's almost 5. Well, it is 5 goals the difference.
That's 4 in a row for St Kilda. The margin.
St Kilda just piling it on right now. Finally, a break for Collingwood. Treloar bombs it to the forward. The goal square. Fucking hell. Nathan Brown takes the mark. Turns over and Collingwood kick the goal. So Josh Thomas gets one back for Collingwood as I forget the word for goal square.
Close the gap to 22.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal.
Oh, I don't know why I'm watching those replays.
Umpire ready.
So 22 points the difference. This happens so quickly as the ball comes out. Brad Hill turns it over. Can't see who that was. He handballs it out to... No, that wasn't Grundy. That was... No, it was.
Chips it towards half.
Looks like Grundy. Anyway, out to the wing where Varco marks. He sees Hoskin Elliott all by himself and kicks to him.
St Kilda just aren't running for each other or creating space for
Jamie Elliott was running all by himself, but Hoskin Elliott can't find him and it runs out of bounds. So Membry comes back on. Thrown in. Mycheck gets it down to the ground. Ball comes out, still spilling loose, nothing really happening. And then Jake Carlisle gives it in the back. Is that Dane Beams? It looks like him. I can't see his number. Yeah, it's 11. That's Beams. And Beams slots it. So, quick, rapid start from St Kilda to start the quarter. And it's getting chipped away. The lead's getting chipped away here. Back to 16 points. Collingwood have to stay really, really accurate though. Kick forward out of the centre square again, and Jack Sinclair mops up the kick. He's inside the defensive 50, goes short to Shane Savage, who's having a bit of a he's having a good game again. Smothered though, Pendlebury gets there first and Jimmy Webster pushes him in the back. So 2 minutes to go in the third. I think St Kilda's just trying to slow them up to run out the time. Out of bounds against Scott Pendlebury. Not against him, but it goes out of bounds off him. Thrown in, tapped down. Had a bit of space, didn't get it loose. 32 seconds to go, and it's a ball up. So St Kilda's just trying to hang in there. Savage picks it up, and the siren goes. So it's a 16-point lead to St Kilda at three-quarter time. Collingwood makes it look a lot better than what it could have been. Halfway through that quarter, they were in trouble. Still a fairly 50-50 ball game. The handballs again leaning Collingwood's way. Everything else is evened up pretty much. Brodie Grundy got one disposal there. Shane Savage and Jack Loney and Nathan Brown all got 4 now. Gresham, the only multiple goal scorer in the game still. As the final quarter begins, ball bounced and tapped down, lots going on. What happened there? Jack Steele got injured. Kick forward to St Kilda. Jack Loney takes the mark, about 70 out. He takes his time getting back on the mark though, and it's allowed Collingwood to get back a bit. He goes backwards and sideways. Hoskin Elliott takes the mark. He kicks it long to the 50. Varco back pedals and takes the mark by himself. He's probably got the distance here. There's a player in the square though, so if he's short, it's going to go to him. But he kicks long and true and makes it a 10-point ball game. So we're back to the point that we're at half time. So only took my quarter to undo all the hard work that St Kilda had done in the last quarter. But they kick forward to Rowan Marshall inside 50, and he might be able to restore it back to 16 points. And almost half the quarter gone now. He doesn't make the distance, and Howe takes the mark in the pocket. They want to go quickly here. It's 12 minutes to go. They don't want to be outside a goal coming late into the game, because that just doesn't work out for teams. Marked on the wing by Sebastian Ross. They might want to just play a bit of tempo here, just get it forward and just do it with, take their time doing it. Kicked and marked by Taylor Adams, so yeah, that tempo didn't work at all. Taylor Adams goes to no one in particular. It's bouncing loose. Beams soccers it forward. I think that's Mason Cox. He just breaks tackles, sends it forward. It's a 2-on-2 here. Who's going to take the mark? It's Tom Phillips, so he's in range here to bring it back to a goal the difference. It's 10 points at the moment. Collingwood 6 goals straight. And he's kicked that very wide. It's nothing. Nathan Brown takes a mark on the boundary line. I would have personally just let that go out of bounds on the full. Dangerous kick to Zach Jones, who takes the mark. He goes outside 50 immediately. Jack Sinclair. They're going to use the corridor if they can. Now they go wide because they can't. It's on the wing. It's a 1-on-1 and they don't want to take the ball. Kicked forward by Collingwood and it's out in the full by Josh Thomas. And all of a sudden, there's only 2 minutes remaining and St Kilda's won this. It's over. Or not. Quick kick out of out of the congestion, it's Travis Varco to kick the goal. That came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, he's got 3 goals for the game. There's a minute and a half to go. This has got to be clean for Collingwood. Tap down. Shane Savage turns it over. Collingwood's going forward now. Can they win the game? Pendlebury gets tackled. Can they hold it up long enough? Hanbury breaks 2 tackles. The siren goes and St Kilda win it. They made it hard for themselves, but they've done it. They were leading by, what, 30 or 28 points at one stage in the 3rd quarter, and they just let Collingwood come back and come back again, almost to the point where they lost the game. But Pendlebury gets dragged down just as he went to kick the ball, ends up in Hanbury's lap, and he clears it as the siren goes. So St Kilda get another win here, and they'll be almost inside the 8 now. Really, this game was very 50-50. There's nothing really to separate the teams. Inside 50 is actually leaning Collingwood's way. They were very accurate, 7 goals straight for the whole match. So they did their best to keep themselves in it. They didn't waste any chances when they got the set shot or a scoring shot going for them. But yeah, handballs were the only real stat that actually ended up being heavily in one way, and it was Collingwood's way. Everything else, it was, yeah, splitting hairs. So 3 players ended up with 5 disposals. Brodie Grundy only got 1 for that second half. Taylor Adams and Scott Pendlebury also got 5 disposals. Nathan Brown, Shane Savage and Jake Loney also had 5 disposals. I think Shane Savage, his 5 disposals were better weighted. I guess the best way would be putting it. Travis Varco as well, 3 goals. He'll be in the best players. And Jade Gresham, I feel, might be the other one. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, Varco, Shane Savage, Ron Marshall. That's not a bad pick either. I just thought Gresham would be in there, but I had the 3. I didn't actually say what order they'd be in, but yeah. So that will do it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next game. I don't know what it is, so yeah, we'll find out together. See you later.